Hello and welcome to this broadcast of FIFA Ultimate Team Seasons. Your commentary team is Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Well, the spirits are very high. To start the season with a win is the very best medicine, really, and to get 2 wins in a row.
Referee quick early in the game to give the foul. That's yellow. Even this early, that's got to be a yellow, and he's shown it.
Yeah, I think there were some challenges early in the game you can overlook, but not that one.
He's going to strike it goalwards. The goalkeeper able to hang on with those gloves of his from that free kick. Jonathan Biabiani trying to find Lavezzi. Lavezzi!
Great work from the goalkeeper.
Terrific tackle. David Luiz. Jonathan Biabiani. Cabaye.
Great hands.
On to the attack now. Well, it was an early foul. I think it's right for the referee to say, yeah, well, that's a free kick, and, you know, you can't do that.
That's a decent challenge by the opponent.
It's where you want to try and get control in midfield, and they've got the ball. He's got space, in with a chance. Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Oh, he's managed to hold on to it this time.
Benteke. Marco Arnautovic. He's missed it. Lavezzi. Good one.
Too early, offside.
You just want your striker to delay that run. He is pretty quick. He can afford to give the defender another yard.
Richardson. Marco Arnautovic. Dangerous moment. Got to be. Goalkeeper in the firing line. A blockbuster of a shot. It will be a corner. Jack Wilshere. Gregory van der Wiel. It's gone out to the wingman. It's the keeper's save, and he's kept the ball. Gian Moutinho. It's one back. Benteke. Edinson Cavani. Lavezzi. He's coming forward with some danger. Here's the chance. Not a decisive save. Well, in the referee's mind, there was an advantage, but not enough of one, so it's going to be the free kick.
Fine belief that save. We've got to see it again. Well, his reactions were just second to none.
The keeper can collect this one. Interception made, but with any great difficulty. It was a great moment. Here we can see it again, the save.
Well, there's no flies on this goalkeeper.
Jonathan Biabiani. Could be dangerous. Giaccarini. Johan Cabaye. Matuidi.
Now he can cross it. Giaccherini. Jonathan Biabiani. Great chance, got to be. What a brilliant goal.
A goal from Matuidi, and that is not lucky by any means. He knew exactly where he wanted to hit that, and hit it with power.
Well, that's the first goal of the game. It's 1-0. That's gone back to him. And the opponents come in strongly. What a chance here, got to be. There was a chance to really put his foot through the ball, Alan, and he didn't manage it.
No, from that distance, any kind of a solid contact, and he's going to have a chance, but it was nothing like a solid contact.
Here's the cross. Good movement to get to it. Marko Arnautovic. Attacking well here. Very good tackle. Cabaye. Johan Cabaye. Jack Wilshere. Benteke. Cavani. Edinson Cavani got Uruguay off. It's a quick break. Biabiani! The keeper caught out there. He reached it but couldn't keep it out.
A goal from Biabiani, and he saw the gap, and he really did find it well with that header.
Different angle on it here. And it's 2-0 here. That's half-time, and 2-0 is the score at the halfway mark. So they've got a 2-goal margin in their favour, the home team, as we get to half-time. Had to work hard for it, and the second goal of that 2-goal margin coming quite close to the half-time. Referee blows, and we're off for the second half. Matuidi. Matuidi. Well, they've won it back in the wide area by a good interception. Jack Wilshere. Well, that's widened the game here, and they've got it to the wide man well. Gian Moutinho. Lavezzi. Here's an opportunity, maybe. Got to be. Off the crossbar. And back into the penalty area. Shots on here. A decent effort. Just off target.
Yeah, unlucky, because he got some power behind the ball, just not the direction.
And it's gone out clearly off that player. Zogbia. Jack Wilshere. He's gone for goal. Very close. The scoreline is still not as close as they need it to be.
Well, you can see the disappointment from his teammates. They thought he'd scored there. Jonathan Biabiani.
Matuidi. Tabai. Trying to find Lavezzi. And that cross is cleared by the defender. Takes the shot on. Well, that's a bad effort. He's missed the target by some distance.
He has. His technique let him down badly there, miles away.
Benteke. Jack Wilshere. And it's presented to the player by the opposition. Jonathan Biabiani. Well, he almost went down there. Did well to stay on his feet. Goalkeeper's done well. Nice clean save. And the player working hard to stay in possession. Benteke. Giaccarini. Opportunity here, in with a chance. And a corner given by the referee. And he goes for goal. An opportunity for a side that's been struggling for much of the game. But they've shown a little bit of guts there to try and get in and make some inroads into this deficit.
Yeah, and that's what every manager would. His team have not laid down, they've not given up.
He's found it hard to get into the game, hasn't he, the player in the wide position, and he's going to pay a price for that. He's not going to finish the game.
Yeah, he didn't really get into it, did he? And part of that is due to the lack of service. A lot of their play went down the other flank, and he was a bystander.
Johan Mollo. They've got the ball back through a very good interception.
Tickets for the end of season visit are on sale now with the option of the speaker Jeremy Nicholas.
Well, that'll be a throw. Laurent Koscielny. Johan Mollo. It's back, it's their ball again. Through good intercepting play. Jean Moutinho. It will be their throw. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. And in goes the cross. In towards the dangerous Benteke. And we have 9 remaining minutes. Benteke. And the attacker coming away with help on either side. Referee Torjus Lurken making up his mind, taking his time, nothing wrong with that. Mathieu Debuchy. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Which way is he going to go now? Support on either side. Bedima. Johan Mollo. He's had a crack.
Well, he's missed it, hasn't he? What a good chance that was for him.
I don't know whether the players really appreciate what's going on here with this support. They're loving the situation, aren't they? Players still trying to make sure they don't have any late slips.
Yeah, it's a party atmosphere up in the stands. They've got to make sure the players that it doesn't
And here's the shot. Excellent block.
The official has indicated at least 5 minutes of added time.
With got to time his run a little better than that, trying to get in behind the defender.
You just want your striker to delay that run. He is pretty quick, he can afford to give the defender another yard.
Edinson Cavani. Jonathan Biabiani. It's a chance! Got to be! Not settling for what they've got here, even though they're in the lead. And the opponents come in strongly. David Luiz. João Moutinho. Edinson Cavani. And hits it. They've still got an opportunity here after the goalkeeper parried it. And that is the end. It's all over.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your own safety and security,
Well, they've done it with a little bit to spare, and those 3 points gives them mathematical safety.
Well, you can just see the tension draining out of them, because that is a huge win.